Sabine und Michael, German Curriculum, Chapter 2, Section 4, G24. Going to continue with questions now. This is Wie heißt du? That means what named you? Of course that would be what's your name. Wie heißen Sie? That's the same thing but formal. The formal version, what you might ask an adult that's older than you or whatever. And the answer would be Ich heiße. That means I named. Of course, you would probably say Mas, because that would be correct English. And then the answer would be it's a pleasure, or something like that. It's a pleasure to meet you. And that would be Es freut mich, which literally translates as it pleases me. So that's how that is. The long version would be Es freut mich, Sie kennenzulernen, or Es freut mich, dich kennenzulernen would be it's a pleasure to get to know you. Anyway, so Es freut mich, good answer to Wie heißt du? You say your name, and then you say the other one says his name or her name, and say it's a pleasure, Es freut mich. And if you bump into somebody, you say Entschuldigung, which means pardon me. The word Schuld means guilt, and Entschulden would be like de-guilting, and so that's like pardoning, right? In American English, you're more likely to say excuse me, but that's what that means. Bump into somebody, oh, Entschuldigung. So is he or him, sie is she or her. Auch is also, and it can also mean and, of course, or as well as. So auch. And stößt gegen means bumps into or bumps against. Stößt gegen die Wand if he bumps into the wall or bumps against the wall. If you bump into each other, stößt gegen den Mann. He bumps against on the other man. You bump into each other. And that would be der Mann, of course, is the man. The plural is die Männer. And so it gets an umlaut, the A, it gets two dots above, yes, and becomes Männer for men, and der Mann is the man. So later on you'll see that der Mann can also mean the husband, but that's all it is right now, is just the man. So, and the picture sequence is as follows. You see Sabine walking. She, remember that Michael was upset about someone called Herr Schmidt. Didn't find out who that was really yet. Anyway, so they parted, and they walked to, they said, see you later. Anyway, so here's Sabine walking, yeah, she bumps into, sie stößt gegen den Mann, so bumps into the man, and she probably says, oh, Entschuldigung, and he says, aua, or something, anyway. So she looks at him, he looks at her, and whatever happens there, we'll see, and then she asks him what his name is, probably, yes. He answers HS, which we can guess is Herr Schmidt. Says, es freut mich, it's a pleasure, and gives her a kiss on the hand, which is a little much usually, but it can be done, and she's of course embarrassed about that. Now let's see about that with the text, how that all fits together. Okay, so I don't want to cut their heads off. Let's try it like this. Okay, hope that's still legible. Yes. Sabine geht auch weg. So remember, Michael went away. So Michael geht weg. Sabine geht auch weg. Sie stößt gegen einen Mann. So she runs. She bumps against a man. Well, I'll translate later. Let me read it all in German first. Okay, so here we go. Sabine geht auch weg. Sie stößt gegen einen Mann. Oh, Entschuldigung, sagt Sabine. Entschuldige, sagt der Mann. Sabine schaut den Mann an. Sie fragt, entschuldigen Sie, wie heißen Sie? Der Mann sagt, ich heiße Herr Schmidt. Und du? Ich heiße Sabine, sagt sie. Es freut mich, Sabine, sagt Herr Schmidt. Und er küsst Sabines Hand. Es freut mich auch, sagt Sabine. Okay, so Sabine goes away also. This is after leaving, parting with Michael. He went one way, she went the other way. So she also goes away. She bumps into a man. Oh, excuse me, or oh, pardon me, says Sabine. Excuse me, Also, basically, excuse me, says the man as well. He says the same thing. Sabine schaut den Mann, so Sabine looks at the man. Sie fragt, so she asks, excuse me, or pardon me, what named are you? What named are you? So what is your name? And she said Sie to him because he's older than she is. Der Mann sagt, so the man says, I am named Herr Schmidt. So my name is Herr Schmidt. And you, und du? And ich heiße Sabine. See, he said du to her because she's younger. And then she answers, ich heiße Sabine, and my name is Sabine, says she. Es freut mich, it pleases me, so it's a pleasure, Sabine, says Herr Schmidt, and kisses Sabines hand. Und küsst Sabines Hand. See? Es freut mich auch, it pleases me also, says Sabine.